Tonight from Columbus, Ohio, the 86th NIT rolls on in a tournament that started in 1938. This one comes down to the Big Ten and the SEC. 4-seed Georgia still alive. Number 2 seed Ohio State at home, both trying to punch their ticket to Indianapolis to play for an NIT championship.
He's a young coach. He can get out on the court and get it on.
Should be a fun matchup today. Key for Georgia. They're still without their starting center, Russell Chiwa, who missed the last game due to illness. So it'll be the second career start for Frank Anselm-Ebay. 6'10" senior gets a touch here. It's a Georgia team that on the season has struggled shooting from the perimeter, but that got turned around in a big way against Wake. And a turnover for Ohio. High school runs the show for Ohio State. They showed trap, but then back off. Shot clock under 10 for a Buckeyes team that wants to push the tempo. Now it's at 5. And Mahaffey gets it blocked. And Battle there to put it up and in.
And Battle, known as a shooter, you see him getting into the painted area and coming up with second chance points.
This is game number 36 for Georgia. They've had 12 different starting lineups, including last time out as Ebay got his first, and he gets in on a putback dunk. 2 points.
3 freshmen, spectacular for Mike White, especially the success they've had as of late.
And one of those freshmen is Blue Kane,
who is not bashful at all. Already 2 good looks for Blue Kane, unable to knock either one of them down from 3.
The lob. Oh, nice play by Felix Akara.
I honestly thought it was out of range for
6 boards a game, but scored 13 in their win Saturday night against Virginia Tech right here at home, and decided to try and stroke a 3. 0 for 6 now this season. Hey, it's postseason NIT. Might as well try something.
But the thing was, Jake Diebler was already clapping before he even shot the basketball. He wants his guys to play with that level of confidence, and I'm sure it's a shot that Akara has made before.
And to your point, the ability to play free and loose since the coaching change mid-February, and he said it really came into effect immediately in that Purdue game. Here's Mahaffey, and that's when Roddy Gale in a tight game with the Ohio State bench. Diebler was telling us, he said, we talked about it as a staff for days afterward. It wasn't a high percentage look, no 3-second call.
Even though it's like 5.
Yeah. He said it wasn't a high percentage look, but I told my staff, no, I want him shooting that. It gave us great confidence, and oh, by the way, he made it. A fall away from Noah Thomas. 17 from 3 on the year. Fade away with 4 on the shot clock. Ohio State has started this game 3 for 8. Georgia 3 for 7. Demery with the feed to Anselm-Ebay. Goes right into the shot blocker and then turns it into a little fade.
41 consecutive games, which of course is a program record.
Here's Battle going baseline and sneaks it in. 5th-year senior from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, out of De La Salle, and Blue Kane finishes and goes right into the camera guy on the baseline.
To play as we see Blue Kane attacking the basket, and
he was a big-time recruit. 6 now, both teams in a scoring drought of over 2 minutes. Here's Noah Thomas getting downhill. And he drills the 3. He hit 5 threes in the win against Wake Forest.
Threes in transition. Good look for Thompson. Just unable to get it to go down.
Buckeyes haven't scored in nearly 3 minutes. Into the corner for a triple. And here comes Melendez. Forgot the basketball. Covered up by the Buckeyes. And the loose ball fought for it. Comes out of there to Jamison Battle. And a feed inside. Ends up with an and 1. Chiwa the foul. With buddy Jimmy Jackson back in 1988.
JJ.
Justin Hill will reset the offense. Shot clock at 5 with a tough fadeaway. Empty possession for Georgia.
And this is the pace that Jake Diebler wants to see his team playing more with. Great job by Roddy Gale getting down here to understand that these 2 young guys are really the de facto leaders of this team. So Jamison Battle conversating and talking it up with Battle on the sideline. Guys are still a little bit unsure as to how they need to be aggressive.
It's a Georgia team that lost 10 of its last 12 in the regular season. Got a win in Nashville in the SEC tournament before coming to the NIT. And a big-time mid-range by Tayson Chapman.
And we go deep into their bench. Neither of these coaches are scared to trust the rotation. 24 bench points.
Melendez, the steal and the breakaway. Georgia back in front.
They had 24 bench points last time, close to 29 a game, which is 10th national.
Great feed, and it's rejected inside by Dylan James. Not a specialty of Georgia. They're not a great shot blocking team. Fade away off the window for Noah Thomason, who's got 7 of the Dogs.
Waiting for the defense to get back and get set.
Here's Battle with the cut. They'll give and go.
Oldest player in the game, it still works. Oh, T. Hizzy. It's in a while.
I know I had to go back and find some old pictures of.
Yeah, of us wearing no socks. Miami Vice style.
Long way from the A-Sun championship game.
When's the last time anybody called you T. Hizzy, by the way?
It's been a minute.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Live their life. Dylan James. Ohio State still hasn't made a 3, 0 for 4 from deep, and took his eyes off of it, stolen away by Kane. Hard to the rack again. Thomason finds Ansel Amibe, and the pump fake got Battle in the air for him. 3 Eastern on ABC. Ansel Amibe missed
this weekend in the Elite 8.
I just hope they limit the whistles in that game, as opposed to the bevy of blows we saw in that game last year. Look at this feed and another flush. Felix Akpara's got 4, both of them calling on alley-oops.
But nothing scrappy about this. This is just pretty to find from Thornton up top to Akpara, who finishes off with authority.
6-11, second meeting ever on the hardwood.
Yeah, and I want all these great people of the Ohio State University and Columbus, Ohio to know that I had nothing to do with that being shown. So let me start with that. And secondly, that was one of the most fun games I've ever watched, and it really just ran out of time for Ohio State. But great battle, as C.J. Stroud mentioned. Most fun game he's ever played in, one of the most fun I've ever watched.
They've already scheduled a home and home. There's Bruce Thornton for the 3.
Setting a screen, you never come to a stop. You sprint right past it. But your defender is thinking there's going to be a screen, so they're going to guard me as though I'm screening. I find my guy T. Hizzy at the top of the key. 3 balls. We both go back for 3 goggles.
We're definitely going 3 goggles. Throw it up for Akpara again. 3 lobs.
The lob threat is only as good as having guys who can deliver the pass, and that's one of the things that they're looking for when they get into the painted area.
Luke Kane wide left. Here come the Buckeyes. Battle transition 3. Buckeyes rolling now. And
run for Ohio State to take a 4-point lead.
Did you see the guy with the 3 goggles as you were talking about?
I thought it was you. I thought you transported over to the other side of the table that quickly.
Here's Hill down the lane and over the shot blocker Akpara.
Justin Hill coming off the bench, settling things down and understanding when it's the time to shoot the 3 and when it's the time to attack the basket. Trying to get to the free throw line or try to get an easy bucket.
I think Diebler was talking about their offensive efficiency, and there's another lob.
I believe that there's going to be an adjustment.
Quick 3 from Battle. And it's hauled in by Jalen Deloach. Either team shooting the ball well from deep, a combined 4 for 19, and inside it's Silas Demery.
That's a strong
game against Florida. And it's saved on the baseline. Tremendous effort by Deloach. What a look, and Jalen Deloach with the payoff. Here's Kane. Tried to reverse, got too deep, goes into our guy again.
Tough angle, however. We got numbers for Ohio State. A strong finish from Gale. Absorb.
Buckeyes back in front. It's a first field goal for Gale Jr. Hill gets to the elbow. Out to Melendez. He's got a nice stroke. R.J. Melendez went for 35 in a win against.
Goes back to all the work that Hill did to get Melendez that shot. He has to take that one, and when that's the scenario, he makes it.
The Buckeyes want to go against the zone.
You want to go right inside and go up top.
Felix Akpara is just throwing down dunks after dunk after.
The Tuesday, right after the NCAA tournament championship game, that's when the portal should open for both men and women's. So therefore, you don't want
to round out the field. Here's Thornton, 6 on the shot clock, another lob. This time it goes to Gale.
I believe that they're going to have to start putting a lob tracker in the building, almost like a K tracker for strikeouts. It's got to be at least 5 to 6 already in the first half, right?
5th by my count. Roddy Gale has 1, and Felix Parra has 4. About a 3-second difference in the shot and game clock. Silas Demery, freshman point guard. Got his own rebound, puts it up and in.
That's tough by Demery.
Last second shot ends up short. What a first half. 3 ties and 9 lead changes, and the Buckeyes with 5 live.
Power conference team, so Mike White not ducking any smoke.
Layup goes for Noah Thomason. Georgia team to the quarters for the first time since '98 in the NIT.
Tom, one of the things that we haven't mentioned, there are some guys who could be playing their last college basketball game in here. There's going to be a sense of desperation as we get to the end of the second half of some guys that know that this could be the end.
Anson Wiebe gives it up to Blue Kane. His 3 is true. Second triple for Kane.
But his comp.
Further impressed by those numbers given the importance of those games.
And Jake Diebler, who used to work with the point guards as an assistant coach,
Anson Wiebe came flying in off a screen. Picked up by Parra. Mismatch. Sizes him up and drops the 3 right over the top.
Now, when I talked about his step back on the last one, he missed it, so that's why I stayed quiet.
Who's that guy? 8-0 Georgia run. Ohio State team loves the mid-range, especially. Had to change some things in regard to tempo. Kane goes backdoor. Everything worked in his first game out. They knocked off number 2 Purdue right here at home. Anselm Wiebe with the drop step
in here to see.
Second consecutive start for Anselm Wiebe, Syracuse transfer. Here's Kane. Corner 3 is good. Georgia has its largest lead of the game. Wide open for 3 is Bonner. And it's an offensive rebound for the Buckeyes and Zed Key. Jump back and 1. There's the offense they were looking for. And dunk of the season. And he makes it a 3-point play and takes it back to.
As a freshman, I love his confidence.
2 for 6 from the floor. The Ohio native. Here's Melendez with a crossover. Steps through. Rejected by Devin Royal. Transition for Battle. Good! Demery now guarded by the 6'8 Key. Trying to take him inside. Key reestablished and saved it. Thornton inside. Key in the jam. Do you have any other relatives you want to give shout outs to?
There's still, 13-28 remaining.
There's plenty of time. Buckeyes making it a game, but then a foul and a finish from Jalen DeLoach. Finish that mid-range.
So now it's 2-1. 2 shout outs from me, 1 to you. Okay.
Hill off the window and in. And another and 1 opportunity for the Dogs.
The ACC Player of the Year at the university before Don Staley.
If there ever was such a thing. His dad Keith played in the Big Ten at Michigan State. Makes it a 3-point play. Stolen away by Noah Thomason. Finds his balance, finds DeLoach, and Georgia on another run.
And just like that, floor hard, you reward them. Great defense by the Dogs over the last possession.
Hey, one thing we've learned 11 games into the Jake Diebler era. And blocked at the rim. Anselm Wiebe cleans it up again. 9-0 run. The win against second-ranked Purdue right here on this court in his first game. Goes as an interim head coach within a 56-hour span a couple of weekends ago. Will be joining Jake and be part of his staff. Dickerson and Thad Matta had a key role in deep. It's not very often you can reunite with a mentor. I also need somebody who's going to mistake. Saved on the side, on the end line. Home crowd thought Devin Royal got bumped. Buckeyes looking to Bruce Thornton for a bucket, and he delivers.
Leadership shows in many ways, and that's one that's going to a 1-3-1 defensively.
First time we've seen this look tonight. Not the first time we've seen a lob. This time is Roddy Gale Jr. to clean up. Out to Hill. Cut off. Demery has it swiped away. Loose ball. Belongs to Hill. And now Thomason fires. Got fouled as he shot it. And Noah Thomason will have 3 coming his way. Tomorrow night, star-studded NBA. And then Jokic and the Nuggets.
Head scratcher yesterday, just like Noah Thomason missing.
Been a game of runs. 6-0 Georgia, then 7-0 and 8-0 Ohio State to start the half. 8-0 Georgia. Ohio State 8-0. Georgia 7-0. More runs than P. Diddy's family so far tonight, huh? Here's Thomason for 3. Got it! That is his 3rd 3 of the game, Corey Alexander. Where are you going? Where'd you go? Here's Okpara with the handoff. He keeps it. Thornton, little scoop shot. Stay with me, CA.
I'm with you, man. Memory. A little more of that ghost action from Ohio State, but guarding it much better on that possession.
Nice tip out. Battle for 3. Big time triple again. His 3 seem to 3 for Dylan James. You good with that shot if you're Mike White?
I am, because Dylan James has shown that he can make the 3-ball knockdown 4 against Wake Forest. I'm not sure if that's the timing of it, though.
Okpara with the rebound. Battle with the cut. Hit up the feed.
And I love
the numbers for Georgia suggest that they have experience in this scenario. Thornton gets fouled by Demery.
they want to stay aggressive. And again, you still want to play smart, but it's
points a game. Was it 30, 32-minute high school games?
Yes.
So for legal screen. Again, an empty possession for the Dogs. They missed their last 6. Now Thornton loses it.
Uh-oh.
Extra pass. Bar for 3. Buckeyes back in front. With the pump fake. Another one. Now Thornton finds it. Numbers for the Buckeyes. Bonner. James at home. Dogs have missed their last 8 field goals. At the same time, Buckeyes got hot.
In the zone, but this is the problem when you play the zone. Finding that guy.
17. Hill. Rebounded by Angelo Ebe, and he kicks it back out. No doubt Okpara's presence impacted that one. Kane uses the backboard after the rim.
Assignment. Guarding the guy with 20 points already in this game.
Battle number 10 in the ring has 4 threes. Thornton's floater falls off the rim. Back and forth we go. The Bulldogs have a run in their pocket. They start with Thomason. Indeed.
Back-to-back threes makes it a top.
This game emblematic of each team's seasons. Roller coaster rides. Battle with the flush. He's got 22 in a row and 8 of 9 in conference. Hill with the finish. This is a Georgia team that had a 10-game and then fell apart at the end of the regular season. There'll be a timeout at the next dead ball. These 10 on the floor have been going hard. Leaner from Gale. Buckeyes back in front.
Encouraging sign to see Gale getting something going on the offensive end of the floor.
Hill whips it out for the 3. Good! Dylan James throws it in. Both teams sizzling now.
And that's the confidence that Mike White wants to see from Dylan James. When he gets an opportunity from beyond the arc, he has to step up and take it, and that time he makes it.
Thornton off the Okpara screen. Steps right around Angelo Ebe, who's playing with 4.
Oh, he's going to have teammates mimicking that move, that Euro on the bench. Everyone's going to be mimicking that later.
Under 2 to play. And a foul up top committed by Roddy Gale. First came in the late 70s in a Christmas tournament in Louisville. Georgia won both of those games in overtime. We've had 5 ties and 12 lead changes here tonight. Hill nearly hit the official. Here's Thomason. Challenge 3 is wide right. Yanked down by the Buckeyes. Felix Akpara. Ohio State with 90 seconds leads by 1.
Akpara's done a great job also as of late keeping Frank Anselm eBay off the offensive glass. We've seen eBay with a number of putback dunks and offensive rebounds throughout this game. But when they needed it most, securing the defensive board.
Blue Cane is now locked on Battle left corner. Thornton can't find Battle, can't find anybody. Shot clock at 2, steps through, scoop. And the Dogs will have a chance with a minute left. Where do they go?
Well, right now you want to have the ball in the hands of Hill, but I think Thomason is the guy that I would love making the play at this juncture.
Hill, ball fake, can't get past the shot blocker. Plenty time in the shot clock, into the hands of Noah Thomason. He's sitting on a team-high 19. Shot clock at 6, now 5, step back 18-footer. Good, tough shot, Noah Thomason, and the Dogs are up by 1.
But that's why you want him with the basketball, because he can create his own shot and more importantly get that separation, get a good look.
Here's Thornton, spins into the corner for Battle. In and out, rebound of Blue Cane. What did you say about the great Peach Bowl these two teams played? It was who would have the ball. Depends on who's got the ball. And you got to do it late, right? I mean, there's 25 seconds is a lot of time. Have fouls to give, and Hill with the bump. And rebounded by Kane. Big time rebound by the freshman. He gives it right back. Collision and no whistle. 10 seconds left and a timeout taken by Diebler. They'll have something to
Was separated from Blue Cane. Watch as he's going on. It's a great angle. Look at this. Watch where the ball is. That's not a foul. That's a flop. That was a great job defensively, and I love the fact that the officials did not call a foul on that possession.
And it's all because Bonner got his hands on.
Thornton's going to be going to his left.
Buckeyes down 2. Here's Thornton for 3 in the lead. Off the back of the rim. Akpara had it for a half second, and it's out of bounds and will stay with Ohio State. 1.2 remaining. Got some size in front of him.
But no size on the floor to stop Akpara under the basket.
Akpara sets the screen. Battle for the win. Oh, Georgia survives. That close for a walk-off winner for Ohio State. And the Bulldogs will move on to the NIT semifinals.
Well, the ball ended up exactly where you want it. Jamison Battle has been the guy that's gotten them here this evening. Got a great look coming off where a guy's knocked down 4 threes here this evening. Just on the front rim, unable to get it to go.